Hey everyone, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy, and today I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you might never get a CDL license. So reason number 1 is going to be that you do not have a social security number. If you don't have a social security number in this country, that means you cannot get a CDL license. But if you have the ability to go get one, then you're able to go get that CDL license. Reason number 2 is going to be you cannot pass a DOT physical. So what is actual DOT physical? A DOT physical stands for Department of Transportation. It's a fairly simple physical to make sure that you're healthy enough to actually operate a commercial vehicle, and no matter what type of condition that you're looking at, right? So that being said, what can prevent you from doing it? Very few things, but like say for instance, all of a sudden you have some type of condition where it's uncontrollable and you have to fall asleep all the time or something like that, you're probably not going to be safe enough to operate an actual commercial vehicle. Now, if you do have some type of condition that is not 100%, but it is manageable, then you'll probably be able to pass a DOT physical. You just have to get tested more often. If you have a nice clean bill of health like I do, then that means that you're going to have your DOT physical expire every 2 years or so. If you have less health, they can make you expire every year, every 6 months, every 3 months even. So depending on how low you are on that spectrum, until things get more under control, then you're actually able to make sure that you are able to get a DOT physical done, right? Some people with very high blood pressure and can't control it won't be able to pass until it's under reasonable understanding and reasonable measurements, right? And for the third reason why you will never get a CDL license is if you just simply don't listen. So here at Driving Academy, we're the best driving school in the entire country. We are so proud of our course that we actually provided some guaranteed training courses, which means that we are so proud and so certain that you can actually pass that we're going to guarantee that you can pass by giving you unlimited tries at the road test itself. Now think about it from a business point of view from us. We're going to charge you one time, we're going to give you over 100 hours of training, and we're going to let you come back as often as you want so you can pass your road test, which means it's going to cost us a lot if you keep failing, right? So we're pretty confident in the ability of actually getting you trained, getting you rock and rolling so you can pass the test the first time, or worst case the second time, because every time you come back after 3 times or so, it's actually costing us money to actually make sure that you get your CDL license, but we're going to make sure that you're doing it. So the third reason why you won't be able to get your CDL license, which means if you just don't listen. So this has 2 different parts to it. If you're not listening during the training portion itself, and you simply want to do your own thing, you're not following the process, the things are not going to stick in order to make sure that you're able to go and pass your test. Now, the way I designed the actual curriculum was scientifically proven to help adults, no matter what stage of learning you're in, no matter what kind of type of learner you are. This system will help you as long as you follow the process. We have many students who come in here and all of a sudden they think that they know better. All of a sudden they know exactly how to train themselves, even though that we've trained over 5,000 students already, right? So if you just follow the process, we will get you there. But if you start saying, okay, instead of doing step 1, 2, and 3, I just want to jump to step number 4. Step 1, 2, and 3 give you the foundation that you need to get to step number 4, right? So that's a very simple thing to do. And most of the time, one of 2 things happen. Those people who actually do not want to follow the process and want to go straight to step number 4 because, oh no, that step 1, 2, and 3 is very easy, let me just jump to step 4 and I can do step 1, 2, and 3 at home. Either one, that they're going to give up on themselves because they're going to realize that things are not going to be as easy as they thought they were, or 2, they fail 1 or 2 times, and then when they come back for the actual training, that's when they ship up and say, okay, let me do step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just the way you guys designed it, and 9 times out of 10, they go back and they're willing to pass their test. Now, the other side of that coin is if you don't listen during the road test itself. Right? So if you're not paying close attention to the directions that the examiner is giving you, you can fail. As a simple example, the road test is split into 3 different parts. The first part of this is the inspection. You're going to do an inside inspection along with an outside inspection of the vehicle. Right? So for instance, the case where you might not be able to listen would be, okay, the examiner just says, I want you to do a full inspection of the vehicle. You go ahead and you do the inside inspection perfectly. And then you are waiting for them to say, okay, that's good, well, let's do the outside inspection. But the examiner says, are you done? You go, yeah, I'm done. And okay, go outside, and you just failed your test, simply because you did not listen to the beginning of the instructions in the beginning. I want you to do a full vehicle inspection, right? That means inside and outside. The second way you can fail would be on parking, which is the second part of the road test itself. For instance, there's places where you have to start the vehicle, and there's places where you have to end the vehicle. As one simple example, when it comes to straight line backing, the examiner is going to say, okay, I want you to back up straight all the way until the front of the vehicle has passed the last set of cones. So that means if your front bumper is not past the last set of cones, you can technically automatically fail, right? So it's definitely super important that you pay attention to that. And then when it comes to the third part of the road test, which is actually driving on the road, if you're not following the directions or listening to the directions itself, if they say, okay, at the light make a left, and you go and make a right, then that's an automatic fail too, right? So those are really the only 3 reasons why you would never get a CDL license, is if you don't have a social, you won't be able to pass the DOT physical, and you just don't like to listen. If those 3 things are not your case, then we can actually guarantee that you get a CDL license, and all you have to do to find out more information is go to our website at cdldrivingacademy.com. Again, that's cdldrivingacademy.com, so we can help you out and get you to the next level and get you on the road to freedom. Thanks, and have a great day. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel. It's really going to help us out. Click on that button. And if you want to continue yourself on your road to freedom, here's more videos to watch. There's endless amounts. Hopefully we get to see each other one day very soon. Thanks.